All right, ladies and gentlemen, we back live with Ab 5. We got my brother back in the building. Episode, I don't remember what it was back then. Primo's in the building, baby.
Hell yeah.
My brother's back.
Welcome back.
This is last
back.
minute because I found out he's making moves. He's not going to be around as much as he used to. I was like, yo, before you leave, I need you.
Absolutely, man. I'm happy to be here again, man.
Thank you, bro.
I'm happy to see you and all your progress you've been making on your podcast. I've definitely been tuned in when I got some time. And shout outs to you and your road to greatness, man. You're doing your thing, bro. Trust me.
Yo.
And you too, friend.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
We got Frances with me again. Y'all gonna whenever
back.
I say pull up, he's ready. He's here anyway. and I usually
You just gotta come out the back.
Yeah.
That's it. You gotta come out the back.
and I always like because he's there. So if I'm trying to make a point, I'm like, yeah, Frances. So, but when I have him on camera, it's for a reason. I'm gonna break down this whole fucking triangle right now. So I was gonna interview my brother Primo and Nino Flex. Shout out to Nino Flex. Thank you guys for pulling up. Pep was a bitch ass nigga, but we're not
He
gonna
got
talk about
scared.
that.
He got scared. It's all good, man.
It's all good. We made it happen anyway. The
That's my guy,
rock
though.
play was in the building that day.
We here,
you brought
baby.
gifts.
We always here, baby. We always here.
Fire,
Shout out to the
man.
team, Rough Play.
Hell yeah.
We just did the grand opening of the store
I
in
saw that.
Yonkers.
That was
Yeah,
fire.
it's an amazing looking store, bro. It looks.
So what
really
was it
nice.
before?
He was just online sales.
Oh, okay.
Straight online sales, and that was it. You can order his stuff online,
So
and they'll
now-
send it straight to your
now
crib.
we
Now he
gotta-
got an official place where you could go. Well, he had his products in some boutique stores too.
Yeah.
But now he has his own place where you could go see his stuff, man. It's amazing.
Fire, man. But thanks again for pulling up there, because that was like, I was a rookie back then. Estaba nervioso. I was sweating.
Nah. You did your thing, bro. Honestly,
man.
you always do your thing, bro. And you too, friend. You
Thank
guys
you,
are
thank you.
great podcasters, interviewers. That's why I choose to come to this platform, man, and
Thank
sit
you,
here and
brother.
talk with y'all, man. It just feels really genuine, natural, bro. It doesn't
Nah,
feel like no
appreciate
forced
that.
shit, like, you know.
100%. But the reason why I even know about Frances, I don't think you know this, I went down your rabbit hole to ask you questions.
Gotcha.
I had Nino questions and I had your questions. And I go down and I see this fucker. I'm like, oh shit, he been on the pod before.
Yeah.
So I watched the entire episode. I'm like, yo, I like this fucking guy. This fucking guy is cool.
Appreciate
So
you,
then
bro.
I went down the Frances rabbit hole. I'm like, all right. So
Man, just the man, bro. He's interviewed a lot of people, a lot of not like just in one lane. There's a lot of it's a
that
broad
motherfucker,
spectrum. It's a broad spectrum.
He will interview anybody.
Yeah. It's dope.
Priest. Anybody.
Fireman with one leg, yo, all types of shit.
The
Everybody.
piano guy, the
Yeah.
piano
Yo,
rebuilder or some
Opio,
shit.
Yeah.
And then on the pod, I found out he also does poetry. I'm like, God damn, like these people just always got something. Creatives always got other stuff that they create, but they're mainly known for one thing. Like you're known for DJing, but you're
Yeah.
creative in so many other ways.
I do a
But
lot
people
of
don't know
other-
No,
everything.
I love that I went, and met both you guys. I knew you already, but I'm glad I met you, my brother.
Likewise, bro.
That was 2 years ago, and we still fucking cooking, baby.
Yeah, I'm glad that connection happened, bro.
Hell
That's
yeah.
the power of
And I called
being
you.
out there and stuff like
No,
that.
I called you. I said, yo, what's up with this nigga? You was like, no, his family is good money.
Yeah.
I get so
We were born on
I
the
did a
same day.
background check on you.
You know that? Me and him were born
I
on
found
the,
out that day,
on
yeah.
the same day, on the same year.
That's wow, that's real shit.
Crazy.
Gotta find out the time. I gotta
It's like
find
my
out
twin,
time.
but he
Yeah,
came out
for
from
real.
another mom.
How did you guys? How did you guys link up? Yonkers shit.
We went to school together.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
how we really met. But like I said in the podcast that we did, my mom used to shop at his father's store. But I didn't know him back then. We didn't know each other back then.
My father used to have a music store, and a lot of people in the community used to go there, buy CDs and cassettes. He was
And
like the
call
only
back home.
we
Yeah.
had hip hop and rap, but it was
Yeah.
like a Latin music store, a lot of Latin records. It was like a whole merengue side, a whole.
Oh, hey man, you
It was,
mentioned
like,
Bachata
it was like the
side.
only one. Like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Big CD stores only had like American shit. That was like the only one in the early '90s that had Spanish music, actual CDs.
That's real
and
shit,
tapes.
man, but,
well, tapes, fuck CDs, the tapes first.
no, but
Yeah.
I'm glad that that we all cooking, baby.
That's it.
I'm happy for you guys, man.
No,
for
we
sure.
cooking, baby. So let's talk about why you here. My boy is non-stop moving, non-stop shaking. I just found out when I went to the Super Bowl party. Oh, wait a minute. You see that? You said that. No, wait, this is from Puerto Rico concert. This is from the concert in Puerto Rico. That's why I'm wearing it. It's on purpose. Thank you very much.
Shout out to Puerto Rico,
attire
man.
from the stadium in August when I went to the goddamn concert in Puerto Rico.
It was good.
Fire.
Yeah.
Niggas was crying next to me. I'm like, goddamn.
Yeah, I missed out on that whole wave. I didn't get to go. I was too busy in New York doing
No, it was
things,
amazing.
whatever,
And
but-
even the Super Bowl performance. No,
Oh.
I didn't cry, but I felt the emotion of what that shit meant, bro.
I'm getting chills right now just thinking about it. You know,
fucking crazy.
Just the representation of what that is. We're such a small place. I'm Dominican, but I represent all the Caribbean, all Latin countries.
Hell yeah.
Just the fact that we're on that big stage is huge.
He shouted us out too.
Such a small
at the outro, he shouted us out.
Well, he also had all the Caribbean flags in the thing. So shout out to Jamaica, all the islands. We're this big compared to the whole rest of the world. We're literally tiny islands, you know. And the fact that we get to show our culture, represent who we are to the whole world, is amazing, man.
No, we are tiny. We are tiny.
We're tiny, man. You could drive around Puerto Rico in 4 hours.
Even
around the whole island.
Even Hitler laughed at you.
You can't even get to the top of New York in 4 hours.
That's crazy.
That's real shit.
Yeah, it's like 8-9 hours.
Yeah, we're tiny. We're smaller than New York. Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico put together is probably smaller than New York. Yeah. Think about that.
100%. That's 100%.
And look at the
throw
impact.
Haiti in there too.
And think about that.
Yeah, New York is huge. A lot of farmland up north.
Yeah, motherfuckers like, where you from? I'm from the Bronx. Like, I don't even say New York because they get confused. I gotta say I'm from the Bronx. Like, fuck that.
People know the Bronx.
Yeah, of course.
Yo,
they got no choice.
I seen that recently online. People from the boroughs, they don't say I'm from New York. They say what borough they're from.
100%.
Right.
They never say
But
New
let
York.
me ask you a question. Where you from?
Yonkers.
Oh, yeah, goddamn it.
914, baby, Yonkers. Yes, sir. Not upstate.
Not upstate.
Right next to the Bronx.
That's real shit, man.
Real, we share a border.
We're very much similar. I've gotten along with a lot of people from the Bronx, and I've done a lot of parties in the Bronx because y'all are like the same vibe as the Bronx. Am I wrong? Do I feel like people...
It's very similar.
You're very similar. We got like
it's
a
just
blend.
less congested.
It's like a blend.
He's been in the Bronx a lot, fucking with me. So he's getting... we've done so many pods together in different areas. Like, I took him to... He was in Tremont with me.
Yeah.
Yesterday we was in fucking Oregano.
There you
You
go.
know what I'm saying? So I'm bringing him outside. He's coming to the Bronx. He ain't no
I'm
choice.
gonna say this about the Bronx. The Bronx, for us in Yonkers, is like our bad cousin that we couldn't hang out with.
And we still go hang out with sometimes.
Right? And we still want to hang out because they mad cool, like, you know? But
100%.
And they still your cousin because they like their
100%.
family, you know? So, the Bronx is
my
wild.
shit.
The Bronx is wild, but the some of the most fun parties still to this
100%.
day are coming out the Bronx, yo. I do a lot of parties in the Bronx, and the diversity is there. The not giving a fuck about bottles or that much, like that shit is still there. I DJ'd at Barrio BX on Saturday. People were dancing all over the place,
That's
bro.
a
So
different
it's
crowd,
still
though.
there. It's a different crowd, you know.
They're older,
But it's still there.
Yep.
You know, that culture's still there of dancing, of going out and hanging out. So shout out to the Bronx. Me and Fran Jez were talking about this week. There's no vibes in Yonkers. There's probably nowhere in Yonkers that you could... Correct me if I'm
There's
wrong.
no Tremont in Yonkers?
Correct me if I'm wrong. If there's a place in Yonkers where you can go and hang out and see a DJ consistently every week, please invite me. We want to go hang out, see what it's about. But till this day, I don't know about anything.
So there's no Olivia's East Lot Strip. There's no East Tremont in Yonkers?
Nah.
For you to go have
thing
drinks?
to it would be the Irish bars in McLean. They open till 4 a.m. There is music, but it's not a party. Nobody's dancing. There's none of that party.
It's just coming off of like a jukebox or whatever. There's not really...
Oh, you did the wing shit there. And the St. Patty's beer.
the St. Patty's thing. Yep.
With
Yep.
Ant. Shout out to Ant.
100%.
So their bar crawl is there. Every city has like their little bar crawl area. White Plains has it. They have an area where on Mamaroneck you can literally go
So
bar
what would
to
you
bar
call
and
East Tremont?
DJs.
That's not a bar crawl?
Yeah, that is. That's what
Okay.
I'm saying. Every city pretty much has a bar crawl where you could go from bar to bar,
Bar to
spot
bar,
to
yeah,
spot,
yeah,
see
yeah.
a different DJ here, there. But Tremont, you can see like 10 DJs in one night if you want to, you
Yep.
know? So in Yonkers,
Nothing.
there's nothing.
Well, there's one spot, a beer garden. You familiar with it?
No, I'm not.
It's on Midland. Every Friday, Saturday, there's DJs.
We shot an episode there.
They
word.
Major Galore.
What's it called?
A beer garden.
We're going to go check that out.
So Thursdays they do karaoke. Friday,
That's cool.
Saturday regular DJ.
Okay.
And you know DJ Surge, he's pretty popular in Westchester.
Yeah, I know Serge. Yeah, shout out to Serge. Yeah, that's what's up.
He does
They all know
Friday,
each other.
Saturdays.
Nah, it's a small DJ world.
Yeah,
It's small.
he's big. He's big deal in Westchester. He's well known in Westchester.
Older
So
guy, but he's doing his thing. He
So
always
he does
his
that
parties
type
are-
of crowd.
Yo,
you
he
know?
did a party at Noma one time. It was crazy packed.
Yeah.
I thought like Diplo was there because they had like sparkles and he had like the whole setup there. It was dope.
Solis don't fuck around.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Solis
it was
don't
dope.
fuck
Almost
around.
official.
But in Yonkers, I don't know, nothing. There's no
Beer
real
garden's
strip.
The closest thing.
There's no real strip like that, man.
Yeah.
Speaking of the strips, I was on the strip for the Super Bowl, like I mentioned. I've heard some sad news, and I hit you up right away. You're leaving us. Can you break that down, my friend? What does that even mean?
So, after 38 years of being in New York, I'm looking for a change. My girlfriend is Puerto Rican, and I'm Dominican. And as much as I would love to move to the Wild Wild West, as I like to call it, it's a little bit of adjustment out there. And I feel like Puerto Rico is like the perfect blend between New York, which I love New York. I love the vibe here. I love the way things flow here. And Puerto Rico. DR, sorry. New York and DR, the perfect combination of those two is Puerto Rico. It's very much kind of like the same flow as here in New York, but not as wild as DR. And DR is a pretty wild place. My uncle got murdered there. My father got assaulted not too long ago. I've been assaulted like 3 times. My cousin got assaulted. So, a lot of things are happening to like innocent bystanders there. Puerto Rico, there's also a lot of violence, but it is between gang members and drug dealers. They're shooting each other.
Yeah.
But they have a lot of respect for elderly people there. And
DR is just poverty.
DR is
we don't
just,
care your age.
Yeah.
We're poor. You got something I want.
I know this girl. She said she was riding in her car with her dad, and she was like, "Wow, enjoying the breeze in DR with the window open," and someone just snatched her chain while she was just enjoying it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that doesn't happen in Puerto Rico. It might, but Dominican Republic is a lot more poor.
Yeah.
Than Puerto Rico is. They make a lot less, maybe a quarter a week of what Puerto Rican will make. They're up to like $10, $15 an hour in Puerto Rico right now, depending on what kind of job you get. And construction is like all the way up. If you're a contractor, that's going all the way up. So I see a lot of upside over there. I'm also opening a business over there.
I saw the car wash thing.
Well, we have the car wash thing, and I'm planning on opening my own bodega.
Okay.
Over there in Crash Boat, by the beach. Crash Boat area, yep. Probably the first bodega in that city, like a New York style bodega.
City?
Aguadilla.
Okay, nice.
Right by Crash Boat area.
Okay.
And Primo's Bodega coming soon to Puerto Rico.
That's official.
I love it.
So opening that store or even the car washing business, the detailing business, in DR, those two wouldn't do as well, right?
They would do well. Business will probably do well. The thing about Dominican Republic is you really got to be on your toes. Anything can happen in any place. It's just like the nerves. I feel a lot more calmer there than I do in Puerto Rico than I do in DR. The nerves is always there. My uncles, when they all meet up and we go to my family's house, everybody goes, all right, puts the gun down. Because everybody got to walk around with that in their hand. Even the females do. Anything can happen. When my father first got his house, they didn't put bars. All the houses have bars if you see them. Absolutely. They have like window bars. Mm-hmm. Looks like a jail almost. He didn't have them yet. And he wanted to sleep at his crib before they put that up, whatever. He's like, it's my crib. I built it. I paid for it. Let me stay here. And he goes to sleep one of the first nights, and he has his his coffee table next to his bed. He had his gun, his graduation ring, and his wallet. Somebody climbed up to the second floor, took that, and left.
No problem.
While he was sleeping?
When he went, yes. When he went to the police the next morning, he was like, yo, I must have misplaced this or something. I don't know. Cops go, yeah, we know this guy. He's crawling through a lot of windows and shit around the way.
That nigga's a fucking...
Put your bars
Spider-Man.
up, bro. Put your bars up, bro.
Yeah, you got to put your bars up. So somewhere where you got to put bars up to live comfortably and have a dog, that's like another thing, a big thing. People's dogs get poisoned all the time in DR because someone was attempting to try to rob them.
Unfucking believable. Damn.
Yeah. My cousin got, he was at a bar, and when he went to the bathroom, they said, yo, if you don't give us 5,000 pesos, you're not leaving. And he's like, what do you mean? I was just here having a beer.
No, and Lexi wants to go over there to visit her family. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it's a little...
You got to be cautious. That's
you got to have a driver. You got to have all that to feel comfortable. And I don't feel like that's a... I'm sure all of DR is not like that. But my experience from what I've dealt with, I can't speak for somebody else, but I can speak for myself. and the things that I've dealt with,
No, real shit.
What part of the yard?
We're in Santiago right now, but
that's where all the stories you're telling us happened?
La Vega and Santiago, yeah.
My father's from La Vega.
Between, right
Wild.
there, yeah.
Still got dirt roads, like it's wild in La Vega.
We had dirt roads, yeah. Now they just paved the road where we were at from, but yeah, it was like dirt roads, the campo and all that, but there's still a lot of people in necessity. I don't think that's the best way to go out there and get your money or whatever, but I see the necessity thing. And I see like the whole, you come from a place where y'all got it, which we don't. We don't really got it. Like that's the, this is something that gets me a little mad, because when Dominicans come to New York, we receive them with all the love. If we got to help you get to the right place or do the right thing, nosotros te ayudamos. Yo, hey, mira ahí, yo, no pase por esa calle allí. But we're not on some like, because we could tell, nosotros, tú crees que nosotros, we don't know what you look like when you come from the airport or when you're out here.
Just by your shoes.
Just by looking at you, yeah. And we could literally be like, all right, look, this guy came out of his job.
Busted Crocs.
This guy came out of his job, yo, fuck him. You know? He just got paid today, fuck him. Or, we not like that over here. So the hostility and all that, that's something that hits a nerve with me, because it's like when Dominicans come out here, nosotros, we open arms, we'll help you with a job. You talk to me and you tell me, yo, I'm Dominican and I'm lost out here, I'm not going to think, yo, let me rob this guy. Like, that's crazy. But if you do that in DR, they're like, oh, this motherfucker's lost.
That's a come up.
It's a come up. So that strikes a little nerve with me, to be honest. I don't like that. Our own people especially. I get it if I don't even understand why you would do that in general. But if you are, why would you do it to your own people?
Whoever got it.
Whoever got it, they don't care. Yeah. So
yeah, it's wild.
It strikes a nerve for me, man. But
that's what I tell
Puerto Rico is the safer option, better option right now.
No, I'm proud of you.
There's
bro.
a lot of U.S. programs out there too, helping people out. There's things called opportunity zones within the United States, and if you're willing to buy a property there or something, they're willing to give you a loan a lot easier. You're able to maneuver and get that a lot easier than you are somewhere, let's say, prime real estate. Right? All of Puerto Rico is an opportunity zone. Almost every property in Puerto Rico qualifies as that. So, there's a lot of U.S. policies that are over there that I'm trying to, adapt and pick up on and take advantage of. First,
opportunity?
So like, first, there's something called first home owner loan.
Oh, nice.
Right? So if you're a first home owner, you'll get access to that loan a lot easier than somebody else will.
They got that here, so that makes sense.
So that applies over there, and there's things called opportunity zones. You got to look into it, even here in the U.S. and different places.
Well,
they want places to develop, so that'll happen a lot.
They'll help you out a lot.
Even, a lot of celebrities are getting backlash because they're not Puerto Rican. They're white or they're black or whatever. Like Jake Paul and his family.
Brothers live over there.
Yeah, they live over there for the tax break or whatever.
A lot of crypto millionaires live there.
Yeah, and the people that live in Puerto Rico, they don't get that. So and correct me if I'm wrong, I think they're giving it more to outsiders than they are to their own people, and that's part of the backlash of.
It's whoever can afford it.
Well, the trick is, if you're a person that lives in Puerto Rico and you're providing services, which is what Jake Paul is doing, he's providing entertainment services, you're taxed free from that, because you're providing a service living within Puerto Rico. You're providing a service outside of Puerto Rico. So he's providing an entertainment service. So he's saving himself taxes off of that. Plus, there's, I might be a little confused on this, but I just, on crypto and on investments, which is capital gains, there's zero tax.
Yep.
So, for example, let's say I made $1 million as a contractor, and I took that $1 million or $500,000. and I put it into stocks, that's tax-free. And if I made money on those stocks, that's tax-free. That doesn't happen in New York or in a lot of other states. So people are taking the opportunity, going over there. Also, another thing is you only have to live in Puerto Rico for 6 months total of the year. It doesn't matter if it's all together. You could go 1 month, this month, and you're considered a Puerto Rican resident.
There you go.
So there's a lot of things, and it's paradise, man. It's nice over there.
I just came from there in August, baby.
It's beautiful.
What is are you still gonna be? Because I know you got your other company here.
Yeah.
Or anywhere. You go anywhere with that company.
Pretty much. I mean, I'm a phone call away, bro. You can call me to Italy tomorrow if the budget is right. I'm there. If you know, my schedule is based on you guys. You know. So you know, if I'm not booked that day, if you need me to go to Spain, Italy, Jamaica, China,
you do it now. So
I'm there. Yeah, it's just based on the schedule.
But
if it's open, I'm available. I'll be flying out of Puerto Rico for now. You know.
Yeah.
But I'm still getting some things together in New York, finishing out, you know, some things that I have out here, some projects, some bookings that I had to finish out here that I already agreed to last year. So I'm here basically all month, but I'll be going back and forth still for bookings, weddings, Sweet 16s. Remember, I DJ everything. So
hell yeah.
Clubs is like on the list too, but it's like the clubs I want to do. Like I said, if it's fun and if I feel like it's a vibe, we in there.
So the weekly Primo that we had that we could just go pull up on, that's pretty much not gonna happen anymore because you're not here. So you're not gonna come here for a $200 gig. It doesn't make sense.
I wanted to start getting back to doing my own events anyway, so I feel like this is even more of a reason for me to do it. So I used to do the pool party at Noma Social, which was nuts. I did the inside brunch there, which was crazy as well. 400 or 500 people of Westchester, you know.
You and Elliot have done fucking
Me and
super
Elliot
events.
made super crazy events. I mean, the Don Julio Fest.
That was crazy.
Crazy.
One and two.
Capacity. I mean, my birthday last year at the Garden was
100+ bottles sold.
Ridiculous.
Who the fuck does that, bro?
Ridiculous.
Amazing. So you've been part of a lot of things, my brother. I'm definitely happy for you. And when you mentioned something in our interview the last time, and I want to touch back on that, where do you see the nightlife, bro? Because it seems dead to me. It seems empty.
Right now, I feel like it's going through a transition that was much needed.
What's that?
It's getting back to the regular. I mean, when I first started hanging out, I would go out with $40 and I was good.
Can't do that no more.
I used to go. Now you can't do it.
Hell no.
I spent $90 on beer though.
We went out yesterday.
On beer.
We went out yesterday. I don't want to tell you what the bill has to pay.
That's what I'm saying. So that kind of takes out the fun out of it. Before,
it was simple.
$40, $50. You go, you get yourself a little pre-game drink, whether it's a Nutcracker or a Four Loko. You drink that on the way to the spot. The most you're probably going to pay to get into a good spot was like $20.
Mm-hmm. That's the most.
That was like
It's
X-Bar.
either free,
and you were
$5,
going to see
$10.
Yeah.
20 is the best spot.
Right.
Yep.
But some spots were free or $5, $10 even. It was nothing.
So it's nothing. And then so you got your pregame drink and your entry, which is like $20, $30. And then you got another $20 on drink. I used to get Long Island iced tea because that would keep me good for like the whole night.
That's straight poison.
I went to Maraca.
I'll drink 2 of those and I'm good.
Yeah,
That's it.
like,
But it was just more of a vibe, chilling. People used to dance with each other. I remember people used to go out to be like, yo, we're gonna dance with some girls tonight. We're gonna vamos a la bachata, merengue, con par de. Nah, bro,
hours. I could dance for 4 hours straight, no problem.
And some girl would dance with you too, and she didn't even like you that much. But if you dance good, she was gonna dance with you for a little bit. She might not go home with you.
She wouldn't fuck you, but she'll dance
with you for a little bit.
That was the fun of the
night. Don't get too close, but yeah, we good, you know.
Bro,
Yo, the cell phones ruined
and like groups of people like linking with each other and not even knowing each other.
100%.
I feel like that stopped happening. The rise of tables in the club. Webster Hall, I remember I used to go to Webster Hall. There was no tables, nowhere to be found.
Yeah,
it was just
'cause you're
an
jumping
empty
around
floor.
different rooms,
There was
yeah.
3 different rooms.
You said bottle service to fuck that up. You said the last time.
Pretty much, yeah. But I used to go to a bottle service party that was fun. Luna in the Bronx, they have $50 bottles on Sundays.
That's crazy.
So altogether, all in, it would be like $75, and it was packed every Sunday. And it was like a bunch of just stand-up tables. And that was still a vibe, you know, just make it affordable and not try to head crack people or drink $18 for a shot. You know, that's out of control.
I spent $80 to get into Maraca.
Just
that's
entrance?
normal. That's normal.
Just entrance?
That's normal.
Entrance.
That's completely normal. Completely normal.
Maraca.
Yeah.
What is this place?
I used to promote there on Sundays.
It's lit?
It's
is it worth
lit.
it?
It's a fucking zoo in there.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
a
that's
zoo.
why then. No, that makes sense.
Bro, it was somebody. I think it was Bobby Trent's birthday. I was with Sammy.
But I will give it to Morocco. You're gonna see a artist there. You're gonna be at a table with bottle girls and all that. But every spot trying to do that now.
Yeah.
I still get the high profile clubs. I get that because you'll see A Boogie there, or you'll see Bobby Trent. He'll bring with an artist, whatever it may be. That's a scene. That's a
different.
movie. You're watching a movie in
100%.
front of you, right? But you go to this spot right here that is some regular DJ. I'm not saying that he's good or bad, but you're not gonna see Knicks players pulling up to this guy right here. There's people that's into that
So there's
scene,
different levels. So
dressing good and going now and spending money. If you got it, then yeah, that scene is there. But for everyday common people, normal people like me and you that just want to go out, dance a little bit, have a beer here and there, I think people are bugging out, like trying to do bottle service and sparklers everywhere. Just bring the bottle out, bro. We want to drink. Yo, you know what I'm saying? Just bring the bottle out and we here to dance.
No,
and
but it's
chill.
about showing off. That's what the sparkler shit was about.
We don't want that. We want the alcohol.
The
bro.
majority of
That's it.
people want that. They want to
When
record
they bring
it
my
for the
bottle out of
IG.
the club, yo, keep the sparklers, man. I don't
Yeah.
want that shit.
That's hilarious.
It's all about showing off.
If you want to show
on
off,
social
those
media.
people are battling, bro. You go to some of these clubs, these people are
100%.
battling. Yo, they pop 10 bottles.
We gotta do 11.
Pull out the black card. We're doing 12. It's like that.
100%.
It's like that. It's a
And then-
show.
and then
whose
you-
chain is bigger? Whose chain is gonna be bigger
Yeah.
tonight? Watch this.
No, and then
who's gonna have the better
and
car?
then you DJs fucking make it even worse. Bottle service, bottle.
We gotta make a movie. We're getting paid to make a movie out of it. But that's a movie.
Yeah.
Morocco is a movie. You're
Yeah.
paying $80. You're not gonna do that every weekend.
HOA is a movie.
Your
That's-
HOA is a movie.
Yeah.
These places are a movie. You got big screens. You got dancers on the side of you. This is worth the $80 to get in, and
sounds
maybe,
wild, yeah.
maybe, yeah, right. But everywhere, nah, man,
Yeah, not
that's
everywhere.
not for everybody.
Hell no.
There's places downtown. I mean, you're gonna pay $100 to get in. You're gonna pay $700 for the bottle. But again, you're gonna see Knicks players walk in, and you're gonna network with people that got money.
that's
You're networking with people that got money.
There's levels.
There's levels. So,
Downtown now they got the bar tab, $150 bar tab. Want to come in? $150 bar tab.
Oh yeah, that's.
Damn.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's been a thing. I remember going downtown one time, and I had a cardigan on, with like some Sperry shoes, and they were like, "Nah, you can't get in." I was like,
You got jeans on?
"What?"
You got jeans on?
I had jeans on.
There you go. You fucked up.
But damn, I had shoes, cardigan, and they said no.
No jeans,
Right?
Papa.
So I was just chilling for a little while. I'm like, wait, hold on. I want to see what these outfits look like that are coming in through here, because, I'm going to just chill here and watch.
Mm-hmm.
And then another dude came in looking very similar, a group though. Looking very similar to how I looked, even probably a little on the worst side. But they had their table and their bottles, so they said, if I was by myself, I'm not gonna buy a $700 bottle by myself. I just wanted to see the vibe, what's going on.
What's real wild is a spot that says no sneakers. But if you pull up an expensive sneakers, you're in.
You're
if they're
good.
designer like Balenciaga, oh, no problem.
He got money.
But you can't have Nikes. It can't be like sports sneakers. It can't be
Nah,
anything under like $200.
No ratchet, no
it's
ratchets.
the craziest thing. They really look at your outfit, and it depends how expensive it is. They could come in. That's
Hell
fucking
yeah.
insane, bro.
So that parties, the essence of partying,
all that shit fucked it up.
the essence of partying in general was just to get together and meet new people and
Have
just
a fucking
vibe. Yeah,
great
just
night.
just socialize.
You
know?
worked all week.
Clubs.
Let's party for 4 hours.
Exactly.
That's it.
And just chill with people that
Party.
you're gonna
Live
talk
it
to
up.
people that you don't even know. That was a thing back then.
Yep.
Lately in the club, people are not meeting each other. They
Yo,
just
it's the
grilling
cell
each
phone.
other.
It's the cell phone.
Cell phone too.
They'll
People
say
don't want to be recorded. That's what I think it is. Like, for example, dancing. Girls don't dance the way they used to.
No.
They used to dance with anybody. I don't even like this guy. But my girls dance with his friends. He must be safe.
Let's
We
chill,
dance.
let's chill, yeah,
Let him
let's
dance,
vibe.
see how it goes. If he's a creep, I'm not going to dance with him anymore. If he's cool, we'll keep dancing. Now they're scared to being recorded, I think. They don't want to be seen
Possibly.
with the ugly guy dancing. Back in the day, yo, it's just a fucking dance.
that's the element. Yeah.
Now it's
that's
like,
what-
I don't even want to be seen dancing with this guy.
Yeah.
Everybody's recording.
it could be. We might
I
have to
think
throw a
that's what it
no phone party.
Oh, that'd be a great.
Leave your phone at the door.
No girls coming inside.
Good luck with that.
No girls going.
No girls going.
You're not going?
I'm going, but the girls ain't going.
You think girls is not gonna go?
They want to show off.
They want their
For
phone.
what?
They spend $200 on their hair, nails, outfit.
I'm a hire camera guy. He's gonna take pictures of you that night, everything. You're gonna have a whole photo shoot. Leave your phone at the door.
It's worth a try, but I don't think so, man. They
No?
need that. They need that proof on their phone. They need that video with that
No
girl
proof.
screaming with the sparklers.
No evidence, nothing. It's gonna be wild in there too.
Hell yeah. What other? You got a lot of ideas. You mentioned you want to bring back house parties.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, what do you mean by that?
Just because of that.
Like grown house parties.
Yeah,
Like-
like you could book me at your house party. Like I'll come to your house with you and your friends, and I'll do a party. It's a little risky, a little sketchy, and a little risky. But
Nowadays, that shit works because I see a lot of adult type house parties where it's like some type of music. Sometimes it's either a DJ or like live music.
Yeah.
They'll hire a bartender and they'll hire a fucking chef, invite all their friends. So shit like that, 100% I can see that. I see that in Westchester all day.
Not terrible.
yeah, I mean, if you're gonna go to the club and spend, count it up, 80 on the entrance each person.
Come on.
Y'all could just put that towards a DJ and some bottles at your house
Yep.
and make that happen for probably half the cost.
100%.
And you could dance with girls because they're not gonna, you know everybody that's there, so everybody's cool, and it'll be just a vibe,
100%.
It'll be
Everybody
it'd be a
you give
vibe for
fuck
me
about.
because I see people interacting and vibing with each other. That's what I feed off
Yeah.
of. When I'm in the club and everybody's kind of just staring, or in this vibe of like who got more bottles, and it's a little weird. The DJing style is completely different there. I don't know if you've noticed, but there's not really dancing music. It's just like either.
Do you think a regular DJ, no big name DJ, mediocre regular gig DJ, could survive any longer just on DJ without the side job?
Definitely.
Yeah, 100%.
There's always something to DJ.
Listen, every DJ out there, I'm going to tell you right now, if you're not doing private events, you're missing out on a lot. If you're relying on clubs.
That's forget about the private event. I'm talking about the club.
If you're relying on clubs and lounges,
yeah,
You're fucked.
only someone that's like a huge name, like the Bobby Trends and the Camillos and the Pro Styles and those big Frank Rolf is huge in the club right now. Shout out to Frank. But even if you ask him, it took a while to get there. It took a very long time, and he's putting out things every single day to let that be known. So if you're a DJ that wants to be a club DJ, that better be your everyday thing that you're paying attention to, just like a business.
Oh, he got a team.
You got the web, yeah. He got camera.
I interviewed his manager. Like she's Abby. Shout out to Abby. And
Yeah, I know Abby. Yeah, she's very
the
about
best.
her business. She almost got me booked one day somewhere, and she had a whole rundown of what I should do.
She don't fuck around.
She don't fuck around. So it's a business.
fuck around,
It's a
bro.
business. But if you really treat it like a business, yes,
Yep.
you will be a successful person in this business. It's going to take a while, just like any business to get up. Anything that you open up a bakery, it's not going to be flooded the first day, so it's going to take time. So every DJ out there, if you're starting out, just buying 2 speakers and doing private events here and there. You don't have to, then you could do the clubs that you want. $500 for a private DJ is a little bit of money. It's not a lot. $500 is a little bit of money for a private DJ. Think about that. Club DJs, if you want to get $500, it's not that easy for a club DJ to get $500, especially on their first 5 years of grinding. Unless they're a huge name that's going to bring a lot of people through the door,
Yep.
you're not going to get $500, So if you could do 2 of those a week, let's just say 2 private gigs, and then you're doing that maraca one time a month, you look like a movie because it's like, yo, look, the only club he does do is this big club. And then, you do your private gigs on the side, but that's part of the business.
I think the branding comes like I took 2 months off, right, for the holidays just to get just to reset. Bro, I was still posting. I was still posting my logo. I was still posting my merch. I was still posting interviews from a year ago, 6 months ago. So just keep the eyes moving, and I think that matters.
100%. I mean, you got to be in people's eyes.
They don't know when the fuck this should happen.
They gotta be
keep it going.
They gotta be in people's eyes. The problem is that you know, you want to DJ good places. You want to DJ places that align with your brand.
That shit don't matter to you, bro. You DJ anywhere.
I'll DJ anywhere.
He gives
I
no
DJ'd in
fucks.
Rikers Island.
Hell yeah.
I've DJ'd
liquor store,
in
pizza shop.
liquor store, pizza shop, barber shops.
I love it.
Anywhere. If the
I
budget
love
is
it.
right, I'm there. You know, I'm considering a lot of people and, you know, taking care of them, just making sure people get the right entertainment for the day. It doesn't matter where I'm at, I'm bringing the club straight
And you're
to
not
you.
money hungry because me and you have spoken, you know, people that ask, yo, you know, ask Primo and you'll be like, yo, this is my number, but you know what? I'll do it for this. And what does that mean? To not go so low that you're hurting yourself, but why do you even give a shit to lower it a little bit?
I only do that for a private event. If it's for a club, I'm not lowering my price because this is a business that's making money as opposed to someone that's trying to make a moment for their wife,
That's different. Okay.
for their kids.
Sweet 16 wedding
This
is
is a lot of money
you
involved.
look out for that. That's
Mostly the husband or the father
They-
paying for it a lot.
Yeah.
You know, and they express that to me like, yo, I've been spending a lot of money on the venue, on this and that, you know, so I try to look out. And on top of that, most of the time my private events end a lot earlier, so I'm still able to go and do the club after anyway. And the club is making tons of money, bro. One bottle or two.
You ain't got no.
You
ain't
can
got
pay
no,
me. You can
ain't
pay
got
me
no
one
heart.
bottle or two.
You don't got no mercy for the owners, right? Fuck them
None.
niggas.
Zero.
Fuck you niggas.
The bigger the venue, the more I'm charging you, actually. And I just put that in my contract now that I still do want to give small venues an opportunity to see me. So I'm not going to charge you, a small venue that holds 50 people, the same that I'm going to charge a venue that holds 5,000 people. You want me to entertain 5,000 people and you want to give me $300?
That's crazy.
How does that make sense? You know? But if you got 50 people at a bar and you're a local spy and you want to see my
100%.
talent, let's work, man. I'll work with you because I do want to help you out as a small business, as somebody. But Maraca, you got to pay that bag.
Bro, them niggas is great. There's a movie in there, bro. Unbelievable.
One person,
Sounds good.
I mean, like, yo, come on, man.
Sounds
One
good.
person, $80.
That's
Do
insane.
the math. Do the math.
And that was only because I was with a DJ.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was a discount. I was
a
with Sammy.
consider-
I was with Sammy Blends.
Yeah, it's $100 regular.
So they were like, oh, okay, we look out a little bit, but I still had to pay. But it was fine. No, I was enjoying my time. I thought about the next day. You know how that goes. God damn.
Yeah. My club rates are either free because I'm doing it for a friend for a birthday, or top dollar. That's it. And I've heard people say, "Oh, you know, he's expensive or whatever," but yo, I put a lot behind my talent.
Or maybe a
put a
promoter
lot
or owner
behind
that's been with you from the beginning. Like you got the love price, maybe.
Yeah, we could work something out, but
Primo, come on, man. I remember you from 5 years ago,
I don't
bro.
honestly. I've turned a lot of people down with that clubs.
Yeah.
I'd rather consider someone with a private event, like I was telling you, because I understand what's going on. But clubs,
You got the
you're
money.
just trying to make money. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're just trying to save the 200 or 300 that you're shaving off my price to put it in your pocket to buy some sneakers or something. Like, no, I need sneakers.
No, that's real shit. And you got, bro. I've been.
I got things going on that I need to
and you-
fuel too. You know.
No, you got a whole entertainment company. Like,
Yeah.
you have filmed a day in the life, and you be like, all right, we got this gig. All right, come on, take a ride with me. And we jumped in the fucking truck.
Yup.
You go to the warehouse or your storage, where you should, and
Yup.
you actually show the process of an event.
Yep.
And then, people need to understand, this is why I'm charging this. Like, this is, the party's at 6. I'm up at 10 a.m. dealing with this shit.
Thinking about it from the night before, everything that I need to carry, bring
Hell
to your
yeah.
thing. I need to have a car to bring it back and forth, insurance, gas, tolls, everything. Speakers aren't cheap. Speakers are $1,000 enough for each one.
That's real shit.
So, and I also help other DJs out when they need equipment, when they need stuff for their events. Yo,
Hell
Primo,
yeah.
you have these lights, or, so yeah, that's part of it, man. Definitely having equipment and being ready. That's
No, I love when you do that. I want to get personal. You don't have to get too personal, but I've met your girl, bro. Lovely, lovely girl. She's awesome.
Thank you, man.
She's your ride or die. I could tell.
100%.
We've hung out before. We went to Boiler Room.
The yin to my yang.
Her and my girl linked up. Me and this nigga so gangster because we did an interview in his Jeep, and I was like, babe, and I said, what's her name? I forgot her name.
Pow.
I said, pal, this is my girl. Y'all don't know each other, but y'all gonna ride together. They jumped in my car, and by the time we got there, oh my God, I love her.
They was besties, yeah.
But because she just gives good energy, she's amazing.
Yeah, 100%.
What is she meant to you? How long you been with her?
8 years. Valentine's Day actually is our anniversary. Yeah.
What has she meant for this journey for the last 8 years to you? Your business, your mentality, because you're a super chill dude. I said that when I interviewed the last time. You not fucking boisterous. You're not a douchebag fucking person. So that pretty much comes from your upbringing as well, your parents or whatever.
Yeah, 100%. I have a wild side to me. You know, I've been through my through my trials and tribulations in life. Honestly, I never was really messy with girls because like I'm always like I just didn't like the heat of it, like the thinking about, am I gonna be at a spot and I'm gonna go caught with another girl? That wasn't really much my thing.
So you were never a sucio.
I mess around one girl, this girl, whatever.
But you wasn't a fuck boy. Like that's the new term, fuck boy.
It's never my thing because I don't want it to live in my conscience. My conscience is something that's big for me in general. If I curse somebody out or something, I have a conscience that like shit lives with me. So I never. I don't think things have changed on that end. I think things have changed on as far as like how I look at the world and how things flow and just relationships with other people. And there's a lot to learn with her, and we're learning off of each other. You know, she's learning the way that I move. I learn the way that she moves. And she's very smart. She's always studying. She's always writing things down. And she's very more grounded than I am. I'm over in this entertainment world, which is a whole different world.
It moves fast.
It moves fast, and it's a whole different world to the reality of the real world of planting, nature, being in touch with your family, your ancestors, just knowing who the fuck you are, yourself. You know, when you're moving so fast, you're not focused on any of that. You don't even give a fuck about any of that. So yeah, there's other things that you should focus on, that you should have knowledge on. I used to look at everything as a conspiracy theory back then. Like, oh, that's a fucking conspiracy theory. What the fuck? And then now, just having conversations with her and diving into certain things that are happening in the world, just regular conversations that we go across. And, shit could get really deep. Me and her have had very deep conversations to the point where we're just looking at each other like, damn, this is how this world is.
Was that part of the move? Did you and her? How long did you and her actually think about this move that you're about to make?
We went to Puerto Rico right after Maria hit because her family was there. So we just went out there, and it was my first time going in a while. Because I went with my boy Kev one time, and I said, damn, I like this out here. It's like chill. You could walk through the streets, and nobody's like really even paying attention to you. In DR. Go to DR.
Everybody's watching.
Everybody's looking at you like this. Watching your every move. PR people just walking. Everybody's minding their business. So I told my boy Kev, I'm like, yo, I kind of like this shit out here. So when I went with Pal after we were together and we went to go visit family, I said, yo, I really like this. Like, I would consider this for sure. If I had the chance, I just had a lot of things in motion in New York still. So I've been slowly, year by year. What I started doing was I stopped taking bookings Mondays through Wednesdays. So I would only do DJing Thursday through Sunday to kind of start getting into a system where it's like, even if I did have to come out here, I would only come for the weekends and then spend the rest of my days over there. It's very realistic, just depending on who you are, if you could deal with flights and shit like that. I'm the easiest person on a flight. I'm not scared at all. If I die, I'm going to be sleeping anyway because I sleep every flight. I fall the fuck out.
Nice.
Before it even takes off sometimes. I just hoodie on, shoes off, out like a light.
Oh, so you've been flying a lot. So to make this move, you've been studying.
I had to get another passport because my passport had too many stamps. I flew to DR like 40 times.
God damn.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and I've been to Puerto Rico like 10.
No, the Italy.
I went to Italy.
The Italy booking that you did was amazing.
Insane. I love traveling. I love meeting new people. I love seeing new cultures. I love seeing what the world has to offer. It gets me frustrated when I speak to people that say they don't want to travel or they don't want to do shit. When you see people in the hood that like I literally seen people walking up and down the same. I think they're like a sim or something or not real. Like I want to just walk up to them and be like, "Yo, are you real?" Because I've seen you walking up and down this same block my whole life. You have not changed, you know. And I can't, man. I'm a person that likes to be on the move. I can't even have an office job, to be honest. I think I'll lose it. I worked at Warner Brother Records.
Yeah.
And the lack of me being able to move around and do things, I left because I couldn't do it. I couldn't be stuck in the same office 5 days of the week, 8 hours every day, even though I love my job and I love the people that I was dealing with. But I need to be a runner. I need to be somebody that's moving back and forth, talking to this guy. My business is over there. All right, cool. How's that doing? Yo, on the phone. That's the moves I like to make. I cannot be, I don't know, maybe it's ADHD.
When the last time you had 9 to 5?
That was
Warner,
it.
yeah.
Warner.
Like 8 years ago.
Hell yeah. That's real.
No, I was like 10 years ago.
There you go. Now I'm proud of you, brother. Let's talk about the hair, man. What happened? You gave up?
I had to chop it off, man.
I've been there. I've been there with braids and I've been there with dreads. It's real. It's a real thing.
That was like a COVID thing. No barbers, no nothing. So I just let it keep going. Then once I got to braids one time, it just kept going. But I chopped it off. This has been me my whole life. My hair, my vibe is how I am. I like the hair too, but I don't know. It's time for a change.
That shit's a burden, bro.
Yeah, it's a burden. You got to go to 2 people. You got to go see the braider, then you got to go see the barber. I'm traveling a lot now. Bro, sometimes I line myself up. I lined myself up today before I came here.
I'm trying to bring the blonde back. He don't want to bring the blonde back, man.
Bring it back, man.
One day I'll bring
Los
it back.
Rubio, Los Rubio.
Yeah, I'll bring it back.
I think, no, because I did it. So I think he was like, oh, this nigga stole my shit. So then he went to my hairstyle.
You went blonde?
I went blonde, yeah.
Oh, shit.
For like, no, it was quick.
You got the salt and pepper, though.
Yeah.
Girls like that. You good,
well, I interviewed
don't tell Lexi, but girls
hell
like
yeah,
that. Girls
she
like
loves that shit. Yo, when I dye my beard, she be like, come on, babe, leave it. I'm like, nah, I got to touch it up a little bit.
Mature, man. It shows maturity.
Yeah, she likes that shit. But no, I did that because I interviewed an entrepreneur that just opened her salon. So I was like, yo, let's go. Let's make a statement in this motherfucker.
Yeah. It's cool. I never really thought about dyeing my hair. I don't know, see some shit.
Blonde beard would be crazy.
Blonde beard?
Nah,
he's going crazy, right? He's trying to make me look.
He's bugging out.
I'm going viral for sure.
There you go.
I'm going viral.
There you go.
But that's going to be the ugliest picture you ever seen in your
Horrible.
life.
Don't do it.
Put the eyebrows in that too.
I think I'd rather do like purple hair or something before I do.
Yeah, don't listen to
like
this
purple hair.
Listen to
What is wifey gonna have do out there? Because I know she has her business as well.
So she's a private chef, bartender, business consultant. Mm-hmm. She's getting into the swing of things right now over there, applying at a couple places. But in the meantime, I told her, yo, just take your time, do what you want to do. I'll be back and forth New York, handling things that I got to handle. And we'll get things in motion soon enough. She actually is a big part of the bodega because her dad is the one that owns the venue, and he's providing it to us to do whatever we want to do with that place.
Love.
So shout out to her and her family. Those are the ones that made everything happen. Most of the moves in PR that's happening is because of her and her family. Supporting us and helping us get off the ground. Her uncle told me, yo, here's a car if you need to get back and forth. So if it wasn't for them, honestly, it'd be a lot harder to make this move. So yeah, she's gonna get into the swing of her thing soon. We know people that own Airbnbs over there, and she's gonna be probably chefing it up for them, doing some business consulting because her knowledge in a business is ridiculous. Like she can literally go into business and turn it around in probably a month. She knows food costs, all different types of recipes.
No, that's love.
She's worked corporate, so she knows everything that needs to go down in a restaurant or a bar. She'll know it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So she could be front of house, she could be back of house, she could cook, she could bartend.
We run that whole shit.
She run that whole shit. I call her Paola la que controla. Because she'll walk in and it's different. It's not going to be, it's not going to have a dirty kitchen. You're not going to have, a loss of drinks because, a lot of people are like selling drinks she got control of all of that. She has systems and everything that could, if somebody stole 5 ounces of alcohol from you, she could tell.
Hell yeah. What advice would you give to people that are going to be watching this and they've been dreaming about making a move like that? It could be to Florida, it could be the DR, PR, whatever. What kind of advice would you give them?
Plan it out.
100%. Plan it out. Go and try to get as much support from the people there. If you could take small trips, 3 days, 4 days, go. Take it, meet people, see where the vibe is at for you, your vibe, where you want to live, where you want to be. And listen, if you want to pack your bags and just go tomorrow too, you can do that. But remember, it's going to be a little bit of an uphill battle. But you're going to make it.
Yep.
Your survival skills, if you're from New York, are just immaculate. I'm telling you, man, because I already see it being a lot easier for me over there just because I'm from here. I'm so on my toes. I'm so ready to start something up and get it going because we need to. We have no choice here. We got I personally have like more than $5,000 in bills every month, so that got to get taken care of.
Yep.
I can't be here and just drinking a beer and doing nothing all day. And then a lot of places, it's not that high of a requirement in rent and, gas bills and all that. So you'll be okay. You'll be okay. You just need to choose where you feel comfortable at. But people are working and doing the same thing in every place that you go. Don't panic or don't.
Yep.
You go everywhere and it looks the same. Everybody's working. Everybody's doing what they got to do to feed their kids. It's not like a war zone. You know what I'm saying? Some places are, but you got to check. You got to make sure and see where you're going to go and where you're going to be. But for the most part, you'll be fine. Just keep going, keep pushing, whatever you want to do.
Hell yeah.
Get close to your family. And, if you don't, you want to discover somewhere else. My cousin did that. He moved to Phoenix, Arizona. We don't have no family there. He said, I want to change. I want to try something different. And he's doing amazing. He has a house, pool, kids. He goes hiking every week. And he's very happy. Happiness is what it is at the end of the day. If you're not happy at the end of the day, you're going to be in big trouble when you
definitely got to figure
Depression
it out. What you got, friend Jazz? Come on, do some Yonkers shit, man.
Do some Yonkers shit. I want to know about Puerto Rico. Are you going to be DJing over there? Or you don't even want to do it over there?
No, I do.
It's different over there.
Yeah. I don't want to go and just start DJing because I need to. I want to just DJ where I want to. So between Puerto Rico and New York, my thing is to discover spots that I would actually want to DJ. I miss going out and just enjoying it myself.
Yep.
I miss that. I haven't done that in I don't know how long. I can't even tell you. Here and there I've done it because I'll DJ at a spot and then I'm off after and I'll just hang out for a few. But I don't remember getting dressed with my boys. Let's go out to a spot to just go hang out. And I want to start doing a lot more of that within Puerto Rico, and I just want to feel see the vibe. I want to hear other DJs. I want to, I'm not the only DJ. I'm not the only. But you
mentioned that we get lost in that. We get lost in that same cycle of 9 to 5. Go to work, DJ, DJ, party.
Yeah.
You get lost in you lose yourself.
You do, yeah. I've been taking a step back. This past month, I didn't DJ in January at all. I didn't even open up my laptop. When I opened up my laptop, I made a joke at the club. I was like, it was taking a while to load too because I haven't turned it on in a while, and it felt good, honestly. It's just
No, stepping away is amazing. Like I said earlier, I stepped away for 2 months. Me and this nigga was joking around. He was like, bro, I ain't got nobody this week. I said, yo, just don't do it.
It's a blessing, yeah. Sometimes,
but we got this mission and this goal every week. Yeah. Oh, people gonna say that I fell off. No, it doesn't fucking matter.
People ain't going nowhere, bro.
No one gives a fuck.
You do something viral next week, and people be right there, right next to you, or something that's worth value. People gonna be right there, right next to you. Mm-hmm. Nobody's going anywhere. If you need time for yourself,
Primo's back. As soon as you come back for a weekend, and you post it.
Movie time.
Movie time, because and that's another thing. And I mentioned this with you and Nino. What is it? Because when I met you, even my girl, everyone says the same thing about you, bro. You might be the nicest fucking DJ. You just a nice fucking person.
I'm a nice person.
You're just a nice person. Like
it doesn't really pay to be a fucked up person. I've noticed that growing up in Yonkers, where people weren't nice, they ended up getting shot. People weren't nice, they ended up going to jail. People weren't nice. Oh, you can't go to this block because people don't fuck with you. Oh, you can't go to this party because so it never paid, And my father's business, which was a cell phone store,
customer service was on heavy.
I'm helping everybody out. People coming in with an attitude too, and I'm still have the patience to deal with that. I had a temper issue before, and I would blow up. I still catch myself sometimes. In traffic or when someone frustrates me or in general. But that never paid, The only people I ever really feel like I got to put in their place is people that are like bullies. But if you're not like that, there's no point of me really even arguing or getting to a point where we could come to a common ground. Yo, I was watching the Super Bowl Sunday. I just said this on my Instagram. I went to like a white bar, like a really white bar with my boy. He said he was there. And I was like, this should be interesting. Right? Since all the talk and everything. And I went and I went right before halftime. I don't care about football, to be honest. I didn't know one player that was playing. And I went right before halftime, just to see the faces on people and their reaction, what it would be. Me, I'm Dominican. My boy Kev is Puerto Rican. And my other boy is Irish that were there together. We were probably only 3 Spanish people or immigrants, let's just say, in the room. This guy, as soon as Bad Bunny gets on, he's got Kid Rock right here on his phone.
Wow.
With a USA hat on. He goes, fuck you. Straight to the screen. My boy Eric, the Irish guy, goes, fuck you. Me and my boy Kev are just looking at each other like, yo, just in case it pops off, we're just looking at each other. Then some guy behind us goes, fuck this motherfucker. This is America. My boy Eric goes, Puerto Rico is part of America. You know that, right? Me and Kev are just like, so once things like calm down a little bit after the performance, my boy Kev walks up to the guy that said fuck you first. He goes, yo, why you say that? He goes, because he's not speaking English. And he goes, so? Puerto Rico is part of the United States. And Kev started talking to him and talking to him and talking. My first initial thing was to grab him, choke slam him. But I stopped and I said, you know what, I'm just relax. I'm just, And Kev was talking to him. Kev is my boy. He knows a lot about history. He's just a knowledgeable person. So he was able to talk to him enough that by the end of the night, the guy came up to us and he shook our hands before he left. And the other guy that was behind us, he was just being violent. He acted like he wanted to fight or something. And we just looked at him and he left. But, yeah, we experienced that. And it's like, I don't get it. And then I noticed, this was this weekend, like, there's no point of grabbing somebody and fucking them up or whatever. Just come to a common ground. But if you have to fuck somebody up and they're threatening you, Yeah, fuck them up.
Every bar got cameras.
Beat their ass.
Let them hit first.
If they're even in your space and acting like they're about to hit you or some shit, fuck their ass up. I'm sorry. That's just how I move.
Mm-hmm.
I'm never in that situation though, because I don't put myself in that situation. I don't like to argue with people. There's a lot of shit I let slide. Because at the end of the day, I'm not gonna be getting my knuckles dirty every day, every gig that I go to.
I don't want to go
somebody
see a
could
judge.
shoot me, yeah. Somebody
shoot
shoot me or some shit. That shit never paid.
Mm-hmm.
Every time, my best friend in high school, he always wanted to fight. He was wild, bro. He was swing on it. Do you remember Anthony Rivera?
No,
he was wild, bro.
Not by name.
He was a wild kid, and he was my best friend. But being his best friend it didn't pay. Because I got questioned by people, yo, you cool with this dude? Yo, what side are you on? Who you over there or you over here? And you went to Gordon, it was wild.
100%.
You had to pick a side. Lunchroom was like, yo, you on that side or you on this side?
Damn.
We don't fuck with that side over there. That table over there, we don't fuck with that table. So if you're sitting at that table talking to everybody at that table, you can't come to this table. And we experienced a lot of that, and it doesn't pay. It never paid. Never paid to be an asshole. Never paid to be. But if you're a bully, I'm going to fucking return that shit right back to you. Elliot will tell you. One day, there was at a club. I was DJing. His party. I'm done DJing. I'm hanging out. I turn to the right and look outside. The promoter that booked me and his wife are in a fight.
Wow.
There's like 4 girls pulling on his wife's hair. So I go outside. I'm like, yo, what the hell's going on? Because I'm cool with them. We're all cool. I walk outside. I'm like, yo, what's going on? So I literally grabbed the girl's hands and like the hair and separate and pushed her. And I said, yo, get out of here. Some guy comes up to me with a stick.
That's his girl?
No, he was just trying to, yeah, like he was with the other girls. He was with the other girls that were jumping my friend. And he comes up to me with a stick. I said, you got one fucking swing with that stick and you better knock me the fuck out. If you don't, I'm going to shove that shit so far up your fucking ass. And my boy, that's the promoter, he's like, yo. And the guy just took the stick and he put it down and ran. And he just took it and ran with it. And he was, because there was a lot of shit going on outside. There was other people fighting. I said, I'm not the one. You know what I'm saying? I'm a very cool guy, but when it comes to like you're threatening my life, that's where I get a little. Mm-hmm. But if you're not threatening my life, if you're just making comments, Instagram, or you just do something stupid at a party, you step on my shoe, there's no reason to. But if you're threatening my life or my mom or my family, it's gonna have to get serious. Yeah. But it's never really that serious, Like the guys at the bar, it's not that serious. You're mad about some understanding that you don't have.
You're drunk.
You don't have it. Yeah, you don't have
emotional.
You were raised in a place where you didn't like. Some people say, "Oh, it's not racism," and I said, "Where I was from, you wasn't allowed to be racist.
Yep,
you wasn't allowed to. We were in Gorton. Could you
it
say
was a
anything?
melting pot. Your classroom alone had every.
If you said something about black people, you was gonna get jumped. If you said something about Puerto Ricans, you was gonna get jumped. If you said something about Dominicans was gonna be like, what? You weren't allowed to be racist.
Mm-hmm.
If you were racist, you was walking
You're
quiet. You quiet.
Yeah, it don't make sense.
You weren't allowed to be racist where I'm from. Everybody was a melting pot. We had, like he said, we had Indians, we had Asians, we had everybody in our school.
The whites are everywhere.
We had a couple of whites, but they didn't act in that way.
Let's talk about Yonkers shit. Fucking coming up in school, all the ethnicities you just mentioned, they all said the N-word, including the white boys. It was normal, right?
Yes. All right. So
he claims he's never used the N-word.
Nah, I strategically, like, I have an older brother, 5 years older than me. He still uses that word to this day. I strategically did not. I chose not to use that word.
God bless you.
I know it's not a good word to be using. I just wanted to speak as properly as possible.
Properly.
I just want to speak as proper as possible. I'm not educated. I'm a high school dropout. So I'm like, let me just speak what I know as proper as possible, and let me not use words that are just
disrespectful.
I don't ever want to use that word. I don't want it to just come out my mouth and it's like not the right moment. So I just completely cut that shit out of my vocabulary. But coming up in Yonkers, there's no racism.
It was
everybody, white boys, everybody used the N word.
Someone raised that point because in the bar that on Sunday, he was an older guy, and he came up to me and Kev. He was like, a white guy, and he goes, I don't know how you guys use that nigga word like that, throw it around like that. I said, when I was in high school, we had 50% black people, 48% Spanish people, and the other 2% was everything else. Mm-hmm. I said, we grew up in a place where it wasn't a derogatory term. Nobody ever said, yo, look at that nigga. Nobody ever said that.
No ER ever.
Ever ER, ever.
Strong R, no strong R.
Or in a derogatory way.
Never.
It's all about tone, and then it's all about how you delivering the word. In hip-hop music, that we repeated the words to every day.
They do too. They're by themselves in the car.
But it's at the end of the day, it's the intention that you have behind the word.
100%.
If you say, yo, that's my nigga, bro, I knew this dude for mad long, man. I treat him like a brother. I treat him like that. That shit doesn't mean nothing to me. That shit doesn't mean nothing to me. In DR and PR, I get called a cabrón and lambe bicho all day. All day. You know what a cabrón is?
Yeah.
It's like a coward. It's like a coward.
It's someone that gets cheated on.
Oh, shit.
And
does nothing about it. And does nothing about it.
Right? A lambe bicho is a cocksucker.
Yeah.
But it's the tone.
That's
wild. It's all in the tone. So, yeah, I try not to use it because some people will see it as something offensive. So I don't use it because of that. But will it slip out every once in a while because that's something that we grew up with? Yeah, of course, bro. Primo is my nigga is something I've heard so many fucking times. Yo, Primo is my nigga, dog. How am I gonna escape from that? You saying it to me. How am I supposed to, and again, it's all about intention.
Yeah, no, 100%. Well, I will say final thoughts, but I already know, we already know what you got going on, but how are you, let's talk about the are you looking forward to this, before we go, like talk about this next move, man. Like what
Yo,
nervous,
I'm excited.
scared?
I'm excited, man. I'm
So wait, not to interrupt you. I've been to your crib. Crib is done? You out of there?
Yeah, that crib is done. Damn. I'm back in Yonkers, actually. I downsized a little bit in order to make this move, so I'm back in Yonkers.
All right, I just want to make sure it's real, because I've been to his house. That's a big fucking house. If you ever seen the videos that he does shooting basketball by the fucking trees, that's the crib I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So that's done.
That's done.
So this is happening.
Yeah, so looking forward to possibly buying some property in Puerto Rico, getting our own house between me and wifey. The first things first is the business. We have a place to stay right now, so we're fine. First things first is the business. I want to get to business out there. I want to get to touring people out there. Like most of my clientele is here in New York. So they would be more interested and inclined to flying out to PR and doing things out there than the actual people from there. You understand? So if I saw you, yo, pull up this weekend, bro. Look, the flights are cheap. I'll pick you up at the airport. I'll drive you to my bodega. We'll get some food. We'll go to the beach. I'm down to do that.
It's an event.
Yeah. It's like I've always been a hospitable person. I want people to have the best experience whenever they come to my party. That's why I choose not to just do every place, because I know the places I work at, people will get the best experience. The bar tacos, the barrios, they'll get good customer service. So that's just part of me naturally. I want people to feel good where they are. My boys were in Puerto Rico. I met 3 people while I was out there from out here. They came over there and I showed them some beaches and I showed them some things around the way. So that's just part of my nature. I just want people to feel comfortable and have a good time. It doesn't necessarily have to be just DJing a party.
My brother.
One more question, bro. Please.
Yeah, ask 3 questions.
What are the overall life goals? Like these are big changes you're making. You and your girl. Is it marriage, kids, house, like that traditional
Hell
shit?
yeah, keep it real.
100%. I mean, I want all that. Everything in God's timing. Everything in God's timing. You know, we all want that. Me, I do. I want that. You know, feeling of family and being together and all that.
What about her?
Yeah, of course. We want to spend the rest of our lives together, you know.
Hell yeah.
Building,
like
businesses, legacies, things that are gonna be living past us, you know, like the bodega. I hope that shit is open in 200 years, you know.
So the bodega and the car wash are same next to each other?
No. The car wash is more of a detailing business. I've always been into like detailing cars and cleaning.
Car master.
Cleaning, yeah, everything with cars. Yeah.
Wait. What's gonna happen with that old ass car you've been fucking with for 10 years? You taking it with you?
I'm gonna send that to Puerto Rico.
My
Yeah.
man.
Are you dead ass?
Yeah.
What
It
is it
doesn't
about
leave
that
my
car?
side. It doesn't leave my side.
What is it about that car?
It's just sentimental value. It's like someone didn't throw away a pair of Jordans that they had from high school. It's just a fucking pair of sneakers, but they like it.
Wait, does it run?
Right now, it doesn't run, no. Because I'm painting, I'm doing everything brand new. Bolts, everything is going to be brand new on the car.
That is amazing.
That's a Yonkers thing. Bro.
Does it have a name?
Civic, right?
No, it's just a Civic. It doesn't have a name yet.
I thought you gave it a name.
No, I haven't given it a name yet, but...
So you are rebuilding it because
everything.
with your hands.
Yes. I want that car, by the end of the day, when it's done, I want to say, I did everything to this car.
That is amazing.
I changed every single bolt on this car.
There you go.
And made it brand new. So, yeah, that's a part of my project. It's just a hobby, to be honest. Something I could look at, and it's just a hobby.
Yeah, fuck with it.
I've always liked cars and bikes my whole life. I had bikes. I had a Suzuki, all types of shit, Yamahas.
How'd you get into like the because you know the grease monkey side of it?
I've always just been into cars, man. When I was 15 years old, I told, going into 16, my mom asked me what I wanted for my birthday. I said, take me to the DMV to get my permit.
Hell yeah.
And let me drive the car when I need to drive it. And she went and took me to get my permit. The car thing didn't go so well because my dad is very particular. He's like, nah, you're going to get your own car. You're going to get your own car, your own tickets, your own thing. You're going to be responsible and you're going to learn what it is to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Have your own car, maintain it, and take care of it. So shout out to my pops.
I think it's a Dominican thing and it's a Yonkers thing.
Yeah.
The car scene in Yonkers was heavy back then.
Cars and bikes is heavy. I mean...
And Dominicans are all about cars. And you go to DR, everybody's fixing their fucking 1987 Datsun. You know what I mean?
So Puerto Rico, that's a big part of why I want to go out there too, is the car culture out there. And bike culture is
Point
through the roof. Yeah. Can-Ams, Jeeps, Tacomas. I just love it. Everywhere you walk, you see cars and people.
No, I love it, man. I love it, my brother. You are not gonna escape without this happening. That's why I told Frances, yo, this nigga's leaving. He was like, yeah. I was like, yo, we gotta get him. I said, matter of fact, give me a second. I said, yo, tomorrow. And
I'll do anything. Honestly, I'll do anything to be on this podcast, man. If I had to fly over here and do it, make it happen, I would have made it happen. You guys got good energy. We always got good conversations when we're here. And yeah, man, episode 3 maybe one day too. We'll show the progress. We'll show the progress. Live in Puerto Rico.
Either that or wifey, one or the other.
Of course, I mean,
need wifey.
She could write a book here, man. Honestly,
she could write a book.
She could write a book in a day. I swear, bro.
She's dope.
She's with the pen and the paper and the notes, and just very smart, bro. So you'd have a dope conversation with her.
100%. Sure. But my brother.
One more thing. Sorry.
Go ahead.
I like this.
Did you know my guy had a lowrider?
I did not know that.
I used to have a lowrider. Yeah, I built it from scratch. I bought an '89 Grand Marquis.
That is crazy.
Yep. Took it to New Jersey to this guy called Ken. Ken's Customs. Shout to Ken. I don't even know if Ken is still around.
Big deal.
Ken was like
he was the guy.
The guy that built lowriders on the East Coast, because it happened a lot on the West Coast. But he was like the guy to go to on the East Coast. He was out in Jersey. And we built that '89 Mark. That car was fun, man. I took that car to Dykeman one time. I'll tell you a story what happened in Dykeman. Dykeman, on the bottom of Dykeman, you know when you get off the West Side Highway and you go down, we used to party heavy under that whole shit back then.
Hell yeah.
Right? It was the dead end road right there where the marinas at.
Where La Marina, yeah, absolutely.
We would seal that shit, right? Cars, bikes, everybody would just pull up. It was a party outside. It was a party outside.
Oh, yeah.
So I get there with my boys, and my boys go, yo, you got to bring a lowrider over here, bro. I'm like, oh, shit. So we drive back to Yonkers. I get the lowrider.
That same night.
We couldn't go through where the other side, like, we had to get off the West Side Highway to go down into Dykeman. So I'm coming down. I literally dropped the car all the way down from the front. And I had a crazy horn. I used to go, auga, right? So I go, auga, auga. I'm going down the hill. Niggas like, what the fuck? And I had a loud-ass system. So they look, and I just go, boom, 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 bounce it all the way down to the thing. And everybody literally stopped paying attention to what the fuck was going on and looked at my car. They was like, yeah!
That's unheard of in Dykeman.
Because everybody would go there and do burnouts, you know, while
Bikes
I went
and Civics and Integras
but
and
nobody had a low rider.
Nobody had a low rider.
So I just went to the middle of the crowd, and they're like, yeah. They would hype anything that drove by. I remember the bus drove by.
The fire
they
trucks,
shaking the bus.
everything.
Anything that would have to drive by, we turned that shit into a
Everything
movie.
was a party, bro.
So the lowrider, that shit's literally bouncing in the middle of the crowd. Everybody's like, yo, this is crazy. We ain't never seen no shit like this.
And back to your original point. You got anything else?
No, that was the last one.
And back
That
to
was a good memory, man. That was a good memory.
No, I'm glad he brought it up.
I've had many cars before. I had like at least 20 cars before, you know, and I'm not saying they were Beamers, Benzes, this and that. My little hoopties that I worked on and did things too, change of rims, tints, and all that. But I've always liked to modify them and do different things. That was a good memory. I forgot about that car.
No, and back to the original point that we still, you know, we lost all that shit, bro.
Bro, partying in the Heights outside was a thing before it was going into the clubs.
Crazy.
190th was
190th in
crazy.
Amsterdam.
Yo,
You ever fucked with it?
Nah.
You never fucked
Craziest
with
shit in
190th?
the world. That's what he's really talking about, the buses.
wait,
Yo,
hold
the
on,
bus
bro.
tries to come
Never.
through, they don't let the bus through. Yo, they're rocking the
What
bus.
year- what year
the
we
whole
talking about?
I don't know, 2000? I don't even remember. It was right after high school.
05, 06, 07,
Yeah, there you go.
maybe to like 2010,
Yo, the whole
maybe
block-
they rocked out.
I was stuck in the Bronx.
The whole bus was, the whole block was on top of the bus, bro. The bus can't get through because so many people doing burnouts. So people hop on the bus partying. Yo,
Unbelievable.
The bus took
insanity.
an hour to get through something that was like 5 minutes.
2 blocks.
Literally.
Can't get through 2 blocks.
It was just
calling the
Insanity,
base.
bro.
I'm stuck here.
People parked on the street like what they would, because the parking was sideways.
Yeah.
Right. So the parking was sideways like this, and then the street is like this. So
Wild.
everybody would do was park their cars with their trunks open and their music blasting. Everybody's just chilling inside
Selling
of
nutcrackers, burnouts, everything going
partying.
on, bro.
Whoever's music was the loudest, that's what music we rocking with right now.
Ooh, wild. Bro.
It was
Yeah, I was
wild.
stuck in the Bronx.
Yo, and when cops came through, everybody just shut the music off and calmed down. They came through,
Yep.
make sure everything's okay. As soon as they left the block, yo, but they knew what was happening. They were okay with it as long as everything's okay.
That was a time.
Nobody's
time.
dead. Nobody's getting beat up.
Exactly.
Just leave
That
it.
was a time, man.
Yo,
that was a time.
my God.
So I think that's really what sparked up the club culture more in the Heights, that the concentration of people just going there to hang out in general. Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, all types of people mixed up there, you know.
That shit
and
was
just
from
hanging
Friday to Monday morning. Friday night to
Facts.
Monday morning, the party was. bro.
Facts. So I guess the club started opening up like, yo, let's get some of these people in here. Like. All summer though. It was all
Yeah,
summer
it
time.
was- yeah,
Well, if it was nice out. If it was nice,
100%,
yeah. If it was
100%.
No,
nice.
because I know La Marina with the boats and shit. That was a movement too.
So it's right down the hill.
Yeah.
That was right down the hill. But
Yeah.
but I think La Marina definitely opened up after all that time.
Absolutely.
But that was a time, man. 190th. Yo, if you remember 190th,
Hit the
You're an
comments.
OG. Yeah, you're an OG. Yeah, tell us a story in the comments about one night.
Word.
You're an OG, bro.
you probably seen me and Fran Jez out there
Yo,
drinking the
my
Nutcracker.
God.
That shit was fun. That
that
was
was the
time.
best time ever, bro.
Hell yeah.
I think the only clubs open uptown at that time were like X Bar and like
I was too young
Casa
to
de
get in.
Mofongo. Yeah,
I was
we was
probably
too
over
young
there.
to get in.
Yeah, I was under 21. I was outside.
Just hanging out outside. Yeah.
But hey, you know what? We can't end it with a better moment than that. Old memories, man. That's what we know. That's what we live for. You know, one day we're gonna be dead and gone, but you know what? We
Those
just
memories, bro.
memories, baby.
Experiences.
man,
That's what it is.
Experiences. You know what I'm saying?
You never wasted too much money on a vacation. You always come back, like, even if you spent a lot of money, you came back like, damn, that was the time.
That's an
You know,
experience.
you don't even think about, like, oh, I spent too much money on this. It's just good vibes, man.
But my brother, I'm pretty sure I speak for Frances as well. Good luck.
Thank you, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate it.
I'm pretty sure you're gonna be all right, bro. I'm not worried about you.
Yeah, I mean, DJing is something I can always do and jump into and get back into.
100%.
Here, there, Puerto Rico. There's a lot of just other projects I want to dive and get going. And thank you, man. I appreciate the vibes, man. Come check me out in Puerto Rico.
Hell
Both of y'all.
yeah,
I'm proud of you, brother.
Yo, thank you, bro.
Congrats on your
Appreciate
next
you,
move,
Pop.
man.
Appreciate you, Pop.
Amazing conversation.
Thank you, bro.
Hell yeah, anytime. Part 3 coming soon with wifey.
Yes,
Let's do
sir.
it.
We out.
Yo, Fran, shut the shit off.